nurses, great news. Yesterday, we had so many questions about the Nclex being postponed. We were all trying to get in contact with Pearson VUE. We were just like, what is happening? And today, I have answers, and I'm just feeling so good because I'm feeling really good for a couple reasons. Number one, Remar is still open. We are still operating. We're still signing students up for the virtual trainer. The flash sale is still going on. So I am so happy that we're able to do what we love here at Remar. The team is working. Half of the team is working from home, doing your emails and your chats. We're not taking phone calls right now, but we're still able to service our, all of our students through emails and chats. And then our shipping team is still here today, and they're sending out packages. And so life is good. But I'm here to give you an urgent update about what's happening with our Nclex examinations, because as you know, there's been a freeze on taking the exam until April 16th. And so yesterday when I got on here, I was trying to call Pearson VUE. You guys were trying to call. We were emailing like, what is going to happen? What if my ATT expires? What if I was so ready and now I have to be on hold? Like, what are we going to do? So today, NCBSN heard our cries. They heard our prayers. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching. And they have answers for us. So shout out to Pearson VUE, because obviously they have worked very hard to have they have a question and answers page. So I'm going to read it to you guys, but shout out to them because they worked really hard to make sure that with everything going on, you guys are still in a great position to move forward with your licensure. So I'm going to take us to the urgent update about Nclex and just read what is happening now, so we have the answers to our burning questions about our test. Here is what it says. It says the COVID-19 impact to Nclex candidates. All right. So Remar review. Here is the latest and the greatest. Okay, so this first question is so important. It says, is my Nclex test appointment canceled? And we see the answer is, if your exam appointment to test was between March 17th to April 16th, Pearson VUE is unscheduling your appointment, and check this out, and will extend your ATT for 6 months, okay? 6 months. You will be notified via email of all changes. So this is a great thing. We just got a blessing here for some of us who had the test, because there's some people who had the test and were just doing it, not knowing if they were really ready, but now you have an extra 6 months to prepare. All right, not that we want you to take 6 months, but you have time for life. All right, you have time for life and to get that studying in. So that's great. So the next question says this: when can I test? We're at when can I test? So test delivery at Pearson VUE is suspended until April 16th. All right, so you can visit pearsonvue.com for rescheduling opportunities April 16th, all right? And so that's what they're saying about that you should be able to schedule then. But the last sentence is very important. Please be aware that Pearson VUE may have to extend this date further depending on future development, okay? Depending on future development. So that's like a cover for themselves. We don't know. I think that's why they're extending the ATTs for 6 months. What happens if my registration expires? This was a great question. Here it says they are going to unschedule all appointments between March 17th to April 16th, and they're going to extend the ATT for 6 months so that you guys have ample time to reschedule your appointment. They're going to make sure that all the candidates' registrations remain valid, so that if your registration expires, Pearson VUE will create a new registration for you automatically. All right, automatically. Okay, so the next question is saying, hey, if my appointment is canceled, unscheduled, do I need to contact Pearson VUE? What do you guys think that answer is going to be? No. So they're asking people, don't contact them. Websites and phone lines are experiencing long wait times. Pearson VUE is just going to unschedule you automatically. Don't show up. Don't call them. They're trying to handle it. All right. And then, can my ATT be extended? So basically they said they're extending it 6 months. So this is questions for down here. This is like if you're a nursing school or a regulatory body, what steps that they should take as far. So really great information in regards to those who will not be able to test during this time. If you had your test date scheduled, now we know what the resolve is, which essentially, I mean, it's essentially just wait. We gotta wait. And so they're doing things now to make sure that when we have the freedom to test again, your registration expiring or your ATT expiring will not be a hindrance from you being able to get that Nclex test date. So that's great. I mean, it's saying 6 months now, but if you can't schedule until June or July when everything blows over, or even August, guess what they're going to do? They're going to extend the ATT. And so right now, I know you guys keep asking me about the Nclex PN changes. There's nothing here about that. So I don't know. They haven't addressed it. I can't give an official statement. If you're waiting for your ATT, I would have to assume that it's not coming right away. And basically, they are trying to handle this at the capacity of their staff. And I think a lot of people, you know, we have to realize that this is a business. And there are real people behind this establishment, and they can only take so much. They can only handle so many calls. They can only, you know, handle so many of your registrations. So even if, even if you're waiting for something specifically, chances are that you may not get it in the same time frame that you were given. You know, so if they told you it's going to take 2 weeks to get your ATT and you're waiting for it, it may take longer. They're asking you guys not to call them. They're saying the phone lines are going to be very long. We know that. We tried to call them yesterday. So this is what it is right now. Everybody can't test until April 16th. Your ATTs will be extended for 6 months. All right. Registrations will be extended. They will not expire during this time. And so that's good news. That's good news, because that was one of our biggest worries. You know, will this affect me from being able to get a test date? And some people were saying that they actually were able to, you know, schedule a test date now. I don't know. Let me know. Some people are saying now that they even have already received their ATT. So that's great news. And that's one of the great things about doing these lives, is because you guys come on here and you add your comments and you help us to know exactly what is happening. But as of this time, we have this update. You guys can check it out on the NCBSN website. COVID-19 impact to our candidates. It's a very good page, just telling us kind of where they are in this process. So shout out to Pearson VUE for keeping us in the loop, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So right now I'm gonna what about if I have mine scheduled for May? If you have your test date already scheduled for May, then this obviously doesn't apply to you. These are for exam appointments between March 17th through April 16th, okay? So those are the ones that are going to be automatically canceled at this time, all right? So no need for you to panic or worry if your test date is in May, okay? Okay, so when should you pay for the test if you have not done so yet? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there is nothing about refunding anybody's money, okay? This is not saying that if your test is unscheduled, you will be refunded. So if money is a concern for you, and you might be concerned that you would pay money and not be able to test or not get your money back, do not give them your money, okay? Because it doesn't look like they're refunding money. It just looks like they will allow you an extension on your testing date. So if you have the money to give and you want to give it and secure it, do so. And if not, then don't do so. Don't do so. All right. But I will keep checking this page, and of course I will be bringing you guys any updates that I find here. This was significant, so I wanted to jump on. I wanted to talk about a couple other things as we are moving into a new direction with getting everybody in a virtual campus, and making sure that you guys are still studying during this downtime, and as well as shifting as a business. So for Team Remar, right now we have Team Remar doing customer service for the nursing students. So you are able to get your questions answered. You're welcome. You're able to get your questions answered by myself or the team via email, chat, all right, or Facebook Messenger, all right. We're also going through the comments, I believe, and on Instagram as much as we can be. Right now, we don't have the capacity to take phone calls. Half of the team is working from home. So if you need support from Team Remar, know that the best and fastest way to reach us is sending us an email, okay? Send us an email at support@remarreview.com. Somebody put that down, support@remarreview.com. We have the flash sale going right now, so we have a ton of students who signed up for the virtual trainer yesterday. Many students. I think we over 100 students. So we're bringing them into the Remar family, getting them acclimated to the campus, teaching them how to use the virtual trainer. So it's been a very great experience so far for us. So I wanted to just make sure that you guys understand that we are doing our very best. We're happy that we're open in Ohio here. I don't know, in Ohio here, the restaurants is still, they're still struggling a bit, but they are trying to do as much as they can. We have the freedom to go out. We have the freedom right now to come into our office. Most people are no longer taking, here in my state, you guys can tell me if it's different. Here in my state, there's no longer the ability to just walk into a building, like a service building, like City Hall or things like that. Like you have to have appointments. And so it's definitely decreased, all right? But otherwise, we're here working for you guys. So support@Remar Review is the best way to contact Team Remar. I want to know if the Nclex PN is still going to change. I don't know. I don't have any official statement on that. I would just prepare as if it was. Because honestly, whether it changes or not, we still have to take the exam. So at this point, everybody cannot test until after April. So be prepared to take the new Nclex. Just be prepared to take it. If your ATT is about to expire, you need to patiently call Pearson View and tell them you need an extension. No. Actually, what they're saying is that they will not allow students' ATTs to expire during this time when they cannot test. They're going to automatically extend it. They're actually asking that you do not call them. All right. How can one? All right. So that's what I want to say about that as far as that. Customer service for Pearson View right now, I cannot speak to. I don't know how they're doing everything. I can only, encourage you to go to NCBSN website, all right? NCBSN website. Now, the second thing that I see I'm getting questions about is our own personal virtual trainer. And I'm glad that you guys are asking questions about it because it is something that I wanted to address as well. So, people are saying, will the virtual trainer change? Will my extension change? Will you give us the extension for free? Can we have 30 days extra to the virtual trainer? So here's my official statement on this. At this time, I will be not making any large changes to the virtual trainer. The virtual trainer, I want you guys to think of it like a school campus. It's like a school campus. And so when we do changes to the VT, whether it's extending the subscription, anything more than like price changes, which are relatively easier to do, but to change the subscription periods, to change you guys' initial dates or start dates is a huge production. And at this time, we don't have the support to do it. We don't have the customer support. We don't have the time to do it. We're in the state of a national emergency. It's totally different. The organization that we work with, Lightspeed, to house the virtual trainer, they're not even in the office. So I cannot and I will not put that type of stress on Team Remar to try to make large changes at this time. What we have done, and anybody who has followed Remar can tell you, we have significantly already cut the price of the virtual trainer. When we introduced the virtual trainer, it was $368, right? It was $368 regular price. Right now, what is that price for the virtual trainer? I have literally dropped it down to $149. That is a huge, huge, huge reduction in price. Why we're doing this is because at the end of the day, we all want you to have the virtual trainer. We have already as well dropped the price of the virtual trainer's renewal from, I think it was like $105. It's just $69 now. So I want you to really take into consideration what we're already doing for the Remar community. Nobody gives out more free information than Remar Review, period. On top of the products we sell, how often am I doing free reviews for you guys? Almost monthly. That takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of sacrifice. It's time away from my kids, time away from my family. Team Remar, they take time away from their family as well. So when we have customers who say, give us this for free, we want this for free, that doesn't take into consideration all that we have to give up in order to just come to you guys on a daily basis. Like, I put a lot of time, years into studying, years into preparation, for these products. And, the idea of me just giving them away for free, that doesn't reflect the mission for me. I cannot give things away for free, keep my staff healthy, keep my staff with food on the table, and justify it to my children. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. So at this time, we will not be giving anything away for free. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. What we have done is our very best. And so we hope that you guys can appreciate that. We hope that you guys will see the value of the virtual trainer and not expect it to be free. I just really hope that. That's all I can say about it. So hopefully you guys can share that information. You guys can accept it and respect it, and understand that at the end of the day, if we don't have reasonable expectations for the value of the product, we cannot do it. We cannot do it. That's all I have to say about that. But we're committed to those of you who out there who want to continue to study with us. We're committed to doing as much as we can to keep you guys focused, busy, dedicated, motivated, and providing you the very best. All right. So the next question is, when you purchase the virtual trainer, are they still shipping out to internationally? As of now, we are still doing international shipping. We are still doing domestic shipping. So the packages that people ordered last night will go out today. The U.S. Post Office is still working. I saw that Amazon is now cutting their services. They're only delivering certain things. So all I can say is that if you need to get this product, please order it, because that's what we are, that's what we're really encouraging you guys to do right now. Because I don't know who's to say if they'll be doing regular mail. All right. Thank you for all you do, Regina. I have the DVDs and the VT and past Nclex. Tiffany. Okay. The virtual trainer is vital information and worth the money. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. So yes, I know. Somebody said, who said make the, all right. How long is the renewal? There's a 30-day renewal. 30-day renewal. But I know some people, I believe I don't know this. I don't know if some people just essentially buy the program again. I don't know if you could do that. I don't think you can, because at that point, then you would be creating a new account and you wouldn't leave off where you left off before. All right. So the virtual trainer right now is $149 flash sale. If you have the quick facts for Nclex, the 5-star, do I have it? Yes, I do. I have it. All right. So again, the virtual trainer is the online program from home, and you get the virtual trainer workbook, all right, which goes with the online videos, and then you get the 5-star quick facts. This is for $149 right now. So when I talk about the flash sale, this is the flash sale. Even if you have the DVD package, you would still have to purchase the virtual trainer at the flash sale price, okay? So let's just hold on to that thought. All right? So if you have the DVD package, okay, which already included the 5-star quick facts, okay? The 5-star quick facts. Then you can get the virtual trainer for $129. That is all of the new online information, the before the books arrive section, the homework, the practice exam, all of that stuff for $129. You just have to pick the option that says already, I'm looking out my window, that says already has quick facts. So let me see if I can just show you guys really quickly, because there's a lot of you who already have the 5-star quick facts and you just need the virtual trainer. So let me see if I can go to Remar. RemarNurse.com is our website. Okay, so this is where you can get the virtual trainer. And right now, it tells you the sale. So I'm just going to click out it so you can see. But if you go to Nclex Virtual Trainer, this is for those of you who want to get it for $129. The registered nurse price is $149. The practical nurse price is $149. We're not discriminating here. All right. Somebody says, please get the VT package for $149. I got it for $289 and it was worth the money. I have my nursing license. Thank you, Nurse Tiffany. Thank you. All right. So where it says sign me up, whether you're an RN or a PN, please make sure that you choose the right one, please. All right. Okay. So go to sign up. And then, okay, so this is what it is. Now, these are the 3 options for the virtual trainer. Now, you'll be these options whether you're an RN or PN. So, if you do not have this book, if you don't have this book, you need it, okay? So, you would pick the first option, which is Nclex Virtual Trainer, all right? And then I'm just going to quickly go down to the bottom, and you will see that your price is $149. That's all you will pay. Now it'll tell you that the renewal price is $69, but you don't have to pay that today. That is the renewal price. All right, after 90 days. All right, so that's if you need the full package. But if you already have the quick facts, then you need to pick the second option, which says Nclex Virtual Trainer minus quick facts, 5-star, free shipping. Okay, free shipping, so that's cool. So you click on that. I forgot to mention the free shipping. That's a big deal. All right, so if you pick that second option because you already have 5-star quick facts, then the price will automatically go down. So it is not a code that you have to put in or anything like that. All right. And you would pick that price. Now, if you are an international nurse, you need to pick the third option because you will have to pay for your international shipping. The virtual trainer is already so low, we can't cover your shipping and your customs and things like that. So if you live outside of the U.S., then this will be the price, okay? So you click that third option and your price goes to $250, all right? $250, which is not that bad when you think about the shipping, where you're coming from, like, you know, this is what it is. So these are the 3 options. Now, if you already have the DVD program, you need to pick the second option if you have the 5-star quick facts, okay? You need to pick that second option. And then you will pay the $129 to do it, all right? So I'm trying to walk you guys through it so you can see it. And then, so we offer the rebate for those of you who have the DVD package. We're actually still doing that. And so all you would need to do is do a comparison video after you purchase the product for $129. Do a comparison video about how you like the virtual trainer versus the DVD. And then you will get the rebate so that all you pay for the virtual trainer is just $99. All right. After buying Remar and passing, do we get a blue tee? Okay. Yeah, so we were doing the blue t-shirts for testimonial videos, or you can get the first shift book. Okay. So that's how that works after you pass your Nclex. And Jessica, shout out to Jessica from Team Remar. She is on here right now trying to help troubleshoot your questions and answer your questions. So see her comments as well if you're reading through the threads about billing and things like that. If you want to cancel your renewal, 30-day renewal fee, check out your billing. All right. Because once you get into the virtual trainer, you have a whole system. You have a whole system of resources for you to use. If you have the book, perfect. If you have the Quick Facts book, but not the DVD, that's okay. If you have the Quick Facts book, it's just $139. All right. Is there anyone in the Philippines that brought their book? Okay, so quarantine. Okay. So how many times can you renew the virtual trainer? You can renew the virtual trainer, I believe, how many?
As many times you need.
As many times as you need. But again, you get 90 days. You get 3 whole months when you first purchase the virtual trainer. So that's a great deal of time for you to be able to go through the program. All right. And no, again, it's at this time, it's not possible for me to make any big changes to the virtual trainer. We're just not going to be able to do it. All right. Fijian nurse. All right. Thank you so much, Regina. I've beaten the beast through your guidance and support. Proud Fijian. God bless you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you passed Nclex.
Wow.
Man, I wish I could go to where you are right now, Fiji. I love to be in Fiji. Okay, so hi, Regina. Okay, so what I was talking about, Marilyn, you missed it. I did the updates for the testing center. Now I'm showing people just the virtual trainer. When you get it, there is a section called My Profile. And when you log into your virtual trainer, you're able to change your billing and things like that right there, okay? So when we say that this is customizable, this is really customizable, and you guys are able to definitely do whatever you need to do under these features here, okay? So under billing, under setting, under profile, you guys are able to do that. You can also get your usage report and your report card, okay? So this is the Nclex Virtual Trainer interface. And somebody asked about downloading the workbook. So underneath your file vault is where you can get things like that. All right. So under Nclex resources, there's 3 tabs under your file vault: event, workbook, downloads, the Nclex resources, and then the new lecture information that I add to the virtual trainer. But if you go to Nclex resources, then that is where you're able to get files for the calendar, as well as extra questions that I put in here. I want to go back to new lecture information. So these are the 2 that I have here, and event workbook downloads, so you guys can see the PN as well. The 7 days of Nclex workbook is there. I'll probably I know I'll be adding the Remar Nurse University workbook for this year to that as well. And yesterday I was in the before the books arrive section. So you guys will see here in the next probably 2 days, I'll be adding more practice exams to the before the book arrives section. So all these things will be in the working. This is one of the reasons why I love the virtual trainer, is because literally we have the ability to just add things to it and make it better and include you guys, studying options through all of these things. Okay, so it's a wonderful resource right now. I would say it is the best resource. It is the best resource for at-home studying. The accountability, I mean, it is literally like a campus. People say it's like being in school. So if you're out of school right now and you don't have the capacity to study, or you don't have access to your grades and you're kind of feeling like you will lose motivation, or you guys know when you're away from something for a long time, you just don't have the same fervor for it, vigor, you forget a lot of stuff. The virtual trainer will help you guys to stay motivated to do that. Somebody actually said that they don't see the PN, they only see a RN version. Yeah, so I think I'm going to show you again where you would find the virtual trainer PN version, because we certainly have it. Hold on one second. And let me just go here. Okay, so if you go to the website, one more time, I just want to show that we have a PN version of this. If you go to the website, Nclex Virtual Trainer, you may be on your phone, and maybe that's what it is, but the practical nurse is here. The registered nurse is here. So Mark said if you're on your phone, you just need to scroll down. I'm on my laptop, so okay. So all right. So that is what it is. That is what it is. I think that definitely we can expect some more news to come out from NCBSN. They have to, still keep us updated, still keep us in the loop of what's happening. And we are going to continue to press forward. We have time to prepare. This is a blessing for some of us, really honestly, because we're able to go ahead and just get this extra studying in. And so on Monday, I'll be talking about how we can stay motivated, things we can be working on. I'll do pop-up, quizzes and things like that. I actually might do one later today after I do some other things here in the office. But Team Remar is here working very hard for you guys. Again, be patient with us. We are doing email support, chat, and Facebook messaging. Jessica, are we doing any other kind of messaging I forgot? Website chat, remarnurse.com, Facebook messaging, email support at remarreview.com. At this time, we are not taking any phone calls, but we are making sure that all of your needs will be met. Give us time, please. All right. Can we ship books to India? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is the international program. This is a virtual campus. So as of now, our books are going everywhere. Our books are going everywhere. Okay. All right. So you guys, okay. One more thing I wanted to show. Somebody asked about the neurology lecture. Here is the neurology overview lecture notes. Okay. So if you're watching that neurology video in the before the books arrive section, it's kind of hidden here, okay? It's kind of hidden here, all right? Oh, question about the question bank. That is a great question. The question bank will be coming out. I haven't released it yet because the Team Remar, I have the RN ready for as much as I want it to be ready for. I always will be improving, adding things, but the Team Remar said don't release the RN unless you can do the PN at the same time. So they wanted it to be fair. So I haven't released the question bank because I don't have the PN completed just yet, but I am working on it. And so we have another amazing individual to help me work on it right now. So we will be dropping that because I know that now you guys have extra time to study, that you'll want to do those questions. So I'm adding questions to the virtual trainer in the meantime, and we'll be having that out for you as well. All right. So with everything that's going on, things kind of got rearranged. So know that it is in my heart, and I am working as much as I can. All right. Just finished watching the neurology. Yes. So, right. So that was okay. So she says, I'm the one talking about it. Okay. Yeah. So Minchie, if you watch the neurology section, you can just go to your file vault. And when you click on it, literally, it just begins to download to your computer. And so you can open it up. It's a PDF. So you just open it up and then you can print it out. All right. And so then you can watch that video again. Everything in the file vault is there for you to download straight to your computer. So it's yours, you know. Some people go in there. I would download everything in here that is pertaining to you. All right, or you can just keep it or whatever. So what is the difference between Saunders and the virtual trainer? The difference. Are you talking about the Saunders book? All right. So can you give me like you can give me a phone book. You can give me any kind of book over there. I want to explain this to you. You can give me one of my med-surg books or something like that. Okay. So, all right. I like this question. Because some people do ask what's the difference between Remar and a lot of books or Remar and a lot of things. So that's cool. I like the question.
Sure.
Yes, the book. All right. So, essentially, this is Saunders. All right. And I don't have Saunders. This isn't actually Saunders, but this is a good representation of Saunders because it's a book, right? And that's what you will get with Saunders. You will get a book with a ton of information in it. Is it pertaining to Nclex? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's pertaining to Nclex. That's what it says on the front of the book. However, if you are not I would say, honestly, if you were not a seasoned practical nurse, or registered nurse, it's going to be very difficult to consume the information in Saunders with comprehension. There is so much information in there that I feel like it's easy to focus on the minor points and miss large, important points of studying. I've read Saunders probably, over 10 years. There's still stuff in there that I find that I've never seen before. And so it takes an extreme amount of time and dedication to study that book with understanding and, of course, memorizing. Because when you have a book like that, the intent is that you memorize the facts in there, that you study them. So this would be Saunders for you. And this is just a medical surgical book. This is like one of my old favorite medical surgical books, but I was using it as representation of Saunders because that's what Saunders is. It doesn't contain any lectures. It doesn't contain any lecture information for you. The virtual trainer is an online platform. It's an online review that consists of lecture videos of myself giving you information on various topics. So the biggest part of the virtual trainer is that you actually are in a course of study. Okay.
The best toy to give this age group, of course, is a teething ring or a rattle because everything is going right in their mouths.
Right. And so one of the great things about the virtual trainer is not only is it a lecture information, but it's not like a boring lecture information. It's like a movie for nurses that at the end of the movie, you're a more knowledgeable person. All right. So this is what the virtual trainer is. It is the at-home study course. Now,
means that babies realize things exist.
All right, so I'll turn now. Now, does it come with just videos? No, it doesn't. It also comes with workbooks, okay? Because part of studying at home is being able to take notes. So you have a lecture workbook as well that comes along with the videos that you watch. So you're watching videos, you're taking notes. I like that, Tiffany. This is your core content. This is your core content right here. And as you can see, this is how big the book is. So can you learn this? Can you consume this information with knowledge? Absolutely. You can study the virtual trainer on the go from your phone. People are saying, I love the VT. All right. So yes, this is core content. This is test plan information. When you study this information, you feel so good. You feel so good. And I'm actually looking for, and it has your quizzes in here. All of your quizzes as well. Your homework for the virtual trainer is in this workbook. Somebody had asked about the clinical judgment activities in the virtual trainer. There's several of them. I actually put the answers down here in the answer box. So you'll be able to find all the answers here. All right. So that's it. All right. I'd like to see a picture of your workbook. So This is the difference between the virtual trainer and a Saunders or a UWorld, where you're essentially getting one type of information, whether it's just questions or it's just a reading format. So with the virtual trainer, it is a multimedia presentation for you. So you have different houses of information. Before the books arrive is essentially it is a place for practice questions for you guys, and it's a place to keep you engaged, accountable in your information while you wait for your books to come. So this is an opportunity for you to take quizzes, things like that. I'll just start it, and you can do this at home. You can do this, wherever you want. And these are like really basic fundamentals. Like, one of the things that I focused on is the fundamentals here, because these are very easy for us to forget. Okay. So again, with the virtual trainer, you have essentially a virtual campus to motivate, encourage, and make yourself accountable during this time. All right. During this time. So I hope that explained the difference to you between the virtual trainer and a Saunders, okay, or any other company. I just, I want you guys to really appreciate what we have put so much hard work into for you guys to prepare for this Nclex. Well, family, that's it. All right. I really am inspired to see you guys all interested and not being discouraged about a delay in testing. We're delayed, but we're not denied, right? And I'm really excited to know that most of you guys are still, have a desire to be a nurse, even though it can be challenging sometimes. And sometimes there's barriers put in front of us, from getting our nursing license, whether it's school or, negative encouragement or feedback, whatever it is. You guys are in the business of overcoming it in order to pursue this, So right now, hey, it is a flash sale. It is a flash sale for the virtual trainer while we can get these books out to you. They are going out daily. Daily, we have the ability to send them out. Also internationally by DHL, which is super fast. DHL usually gets things internationally in about 3 days. So whether you're domestic or whether you are international, you can still get the books, all right? And again, if you just want the quick facts book, that's okay too. We still have the 5-star quick facts for you guys that just want to get your feet wet into studying. But right now, if you really want to get all in, this is the time because we're still doing the flash sale on the virtual trainer. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for spending some time with me. I super appreciate all the time that we can spend together, and I will be back on to do some more Nclex studying with you guys and release the latest Nclex news, what's going on in our world concerning nursing. We have it here at Remar Review. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Love you guys. Bye.